Hi, how you doing? So I've got something to show you, and it's a really good example of checking in with your own energies um, and commitments, and a really good example of being limits aware. So I'm going to try to turn my phone around so that you can see something which will help me to explain to you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to try and do so. Hopefully this will work. Okay, bear with me. Now I'm hoping that you can see this. So this is our plot 163B, and it's really beautiful, and in amongst it you can see the meddlers are putting on fruit. I can see right over there that the Denancy, I can't remember the exact name of the tree, but I think that's got a fruit on it. But now hopefully you would have been able to see that. Now we have the Patchwork Project, and the Patchwork Project is about bringing different green spaces type thing together. And the idea was that people in various parts of the community that we live and work could have access to learning about regenerative growing practices and the connection with mental health to the outside world and connection to the soil, etc. But one major aspect of that is that we need to be able to deliver on that. Now, our Harmony Garden project, which is really kind of the base and the main thing that we actually do, I say ours, but it's a very much a community project in relation to what we facilitate. It's really taken off, and it's taken us away from plot 163B, which is where I'm standing now, which was the very first food forest system that we were hoping to get in place. Now, in amongst everything that hopefully you could see, there are a lot of perennial based systems, and come down just to do a bit of management. Got told off by the allotment people for the overgrowth. Now, you know, this is great habitat for wildlife. The grasses, the comfrey, the flowers, the teasels, the common mallow. So much stuff growing here. So for wildlife it's great, but for us, if we want to grow our own food crops from here, and to be able to demonstrate what we're talking about, it's not so great in that context because you can't really see what we're talking about, plus we can't even get to the shed and the table and chairs over there. So this is a really good example of where we're going to apply some of those permaculture tools and techniques, and a couple of them is first being limits aware. So that means being aware of our limits and what we can physically achieve, what we're able to actually do, based on where our energies are actually going. So we're going to do some commitment cropping, and that means that our patchwork project that we'd started is going to be reduced. We're going to get rid of plot 113B, I think it is, B or A. Unfortunately, we're hoping to do that with some volunteers, but also part of the rules of the allotment means that we can't give out the code to people for them to come and access it when they want to. But we have this plot, so the idea is to go back to those principles of looking at small and slow solutions and looking at kind of, Bill Mollison was always on about starting in your backyard, really. So don't expand and don't get bigger until you've actually got it together where you are. So I think we've just gone a little bit too far out. Our reach has just gone a little bit too far. And like I say, the Harmony Garden project is really taking off now. So I'm going to get on top of this, use a strimmer, battery operated I might add, to manage this a bit, using the principle applying with working with nature to actually get in there, then come down again later on when we can find the time, because we've got other projects on the go as well. you know, everybody has to make a living, and the permaculture stuff, we're doing that, but we're doing other things as well to help bring all that in. So yeah, we're just going to have to reevaluate what we're doing, and as I said, part of that is doing some commitment cropping. So we're getting rid of one of our allotments, and we're going to go back to focusing on this first. And actually, there's so much that people can learn here at this one. So this project, our allotment plot is in Hertford. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that, to demonstrate how we are applying even those things that, it's not all wonderful and glorious and stuff. There are limitations that we have as human beings, and in able to manage stuff, and life can take over. But this is the first time actually we've got here, and it's been like, wow, this is above what we've normally been able to keep on top of. So we're going to do some stuff today, just so that the powers to be are happy with us, and we're going to reevaluate, and we're going to really look at bringing the community into this, with our project here in Hertford, into this. Now we have our library project as well, which is just a planter outside the Hertford Library, and that's doing well. Yeah, it's nice, just the little things we've got going on there. But sometimes in life we have to reevaluate what we're doing, and that's okay. It's okay to say no. It's okay to step back and say, look, I just can't do this anymore. It's taking too much of my energy, and some of that might be just having a little bit of think about the future processes of stepping into things that you think you can do. And we all think we can do stuff. Our minds tell us we can do all this stuff, and we have ideas, but actually, the way life actually works, the constraints on some of us to being able to do the things we want to, and physical abilities can actually kind of put a stop to that. Anyway, hope you're okay, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.